This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network. And joining me right now is Michael Hudson. He is the chairman and CEO of Mawson Resources, a publicly traded company. The symbol is MAW on the TSX. And Mawson will be participating at the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, a hybrid event this year, happening September 8th through the 11th. With that, Michael, thank you so much for joining me again. How you doing?
Robert, a pleasure, albeit virtually.
Albeit virtually. Look, it's been way too long. It's been 2 years since our last, and in COVID times, that's what, 10 years, I think. So it's good to see you again.
Likewise.
All right. So, like I said, last time we talked was about 2 years ago. We got to do an update. But instead of every press release from the last 2 years, how about we do some highlights of the last 12 months? So, love to hear what's going on.
Well, 2 years ago, we had 300,000 ounces in Finland. We've got over 1 million ounces now. We've drilled intensively over a couple of drill seasons. We've raised a stack of cash, obviously, to be able to do that. We've gone from an exciting exploration project that's pivoting towards a mining project. We've started early stage permitting, EIAs and land use rezoning and all those exciting things that happen when exploration's successful. It's a top quartile deposit. It's 3 grams gold equivalent from surface. So, the average grade around the world's 1 gram. So we're doing pretty well there. It's going to get a lot bigger. So that's the other key point. We've only explored 5 to 10%. So it's a project on a roll in a great jurisdiction. It's got a cobalt byproduct, about 10% in situ, which makes it the 7th largest European cobalt asset, and Europe's going big time into the battery metal space. So a very good 2 years, Robert, there. And then, of course, we've had a dual-pronged approach over the last 18 months down here in Australia as well.
Yeah, real quick. I mean, tell us about what's going on. You were telling me a little bit offline about it. So what's the dual-pronged approach that you got going on down there?
Well, pre-COVID and just pre-COVID, literally within months, I was seeing everybody coming down to Australia with the thrill of Fosterville and the success they had there a couple of years ago. Victoria still today, last year, had 2 of the highest grade gold mines on earth in the top 10. So it's a great gold jurisdiction, but it's been forgotten by Australians as much as anything. The Canadians and North American markets recapitalised Fosterville and the success. It's brought hundreds of millions of dollars of exploration here. And we were able to get in and get 3 of the 9 historic goldfields that are this new style of gold that is Fosterville. So we made a discovery there at a project called Sunday Creek. We haven't stopped drilling for the last year. And we're going through a process of looking now that Finland's developed and Australia's got a great discovery of separating those assets to create shareholder value, basically, by unlocking that value in Australia. So, yeah, a very exciting moment there, and we're looking to replicate in Australia what we're doing in Finland now.
Very cool. So, Michael, from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts now for the rest of 2021 going into 2022?
That's really quite a simple equation. It's one corporate restructuring, and that is not normally how explorationists make money. But we made a number of discoveries and unlocking that value where Australia is seeing very little value. Australia could be worth as much as Mawson itself in a separate company, we believe. So that's number one. Number 2 is in Finland, making it bigger. We're going into a big drill program in the next 3 or 4 months again. We've been consistently adding 300,000 to 400,000 ounces every year in a 12-week window. So that's a great value proposition because we're adding ounces at a cost base which is about a quarter of what they're valued at in market cap. So that's a great way to create value and de-risking those ounces, which will create more value by all the engineering and permitting. And then just continue discovery in Australia. We're still drilling there, and there's a lot more to come. So through discovery and corporate reorganization, I think Mawson's on a real roll.
Very good. Well, Michael, with that, where can our audience go and find more information on Mawson?
MawsonGold.com.
Very good. Well, Mike, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck, stay safe, and I look forward to our next update.
Robert, I really look forward to it in the flesh. Let's hope. Take care.
Hopefully soon. Again, my name is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network, and we're a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metals Summit Beaver Creek hybrid event this year, happening September 8th through the 11th. Mawson will be there participating. Thank you all for watching.